This is the jasmine rice. It took about 20 minutes to boil, to cook. And then it says, take it off of the fire heat to let it stand and cool down. And then fluff it up. Fluffy, fluffy. In other cultures, they also like to put other aromatic things, and the jasmine rice is already aromatic. Other leaves, such as pandan leaves, like panda bear, Panda, add an N as in Nancy on the end. It makes it so aromatic and sweet. This is bok choy, adult bok choy. Some may call it the Chinese cabbage. Well, I've heard a lot of people call a lot of things Chinese broccoli, Chinese cabbage. This is bok choy, spelled B-O-K, space C-H-O-Y. I prefer the baby bok choy, but this is what was available to me today. Bok choy. This is a bottle of oyster sauce. You can get vegetarian oyster sauce or oyster sauce. Here's the bok choy, chopped up, ready to cook. Put the bok choy in the pot or pan and let it simmer in some water. Cover it up and just wait for a couple minutes. Okay, it is done. The bok choy is done cooking. You can take it out, add some oyster sauce for flavor, or if you want, you can add some soy sauce. I am going to add oyster sauce or fake oyster sauce, which is vegetarian oyster sauce. This ginger, I will use some of this ginger and peel the skin like this. There's the skin. Chop it up, mince it up like garlic, really small. I'm going to be using ginger, garlic, maybe 1 or 2 pieces of garlic. We'll see how big it is when I open it. I'm going to mince up the garlic, and I'm going to be sauteing that with the different spices. I have a little bit of sugar, a little bit of seasoning salt in here, almost out, a little bit of curry powder in here, some chili piquin or red crushed pepper, some fish sauce if you want to. For those that are vegan, you can use something else. You can use a stalk of seaweed and tomatoes. I'm using tomatoes and soy sauce. For those of you who wish to use Bragg's amino acids in replacement of the soy sauce, you can do that as well. Okay, so I have the tomato, I have the minced garlic, I have the ginger. As you can see, this ginger is browner and this one is lighter and yellow. I don't know why, but it's 2 different batches of ginger that I bought. It'd be nice if I could get it smaller, but that'll have to do for now. As small as the garlic, but that's okay. Now we are going to saute this. Saute the garlic and the ginger. I went ahead and minced the ginger even smaller. This is just cooking oil, garlic, and ginger. We're going to let this saute for a while, and then I'm going to cover it up, and then we'll be adding some of the spices. The garlic and ginger are sauteing very well, and it is very aromatic. Now I'm going to be adding some of the spices. I'm going to go get this red chili pepper, crushed red chili pepper or chili piquin. Oh, that's a lot. I meant to stick the spoon in to show you for video purposes. Let me pull some of that out. Wow, Nothing like a cooking malfunction. Oh, that's good. I like it spicy anyway. That's good enough. So, alright, we added red crushed red pepper, red crushed chili pepper. This is the seasoning salt. Okay. Trying to put it in a spoon. Normally I just throw everything in. Put it in a spoon so you can see what this seasoning salt looks like. So just put that in. And I am out. No more. No more seasoning salt. Next is this curry. The reason I'm adding curry is because I don't have easy access to turmeric root, which is similar to the ginger root, except it's very orange. So I'm using curry as a substitute. Let me show you what that looks like in a spoon. That's what it looks like, curry powder. Okay. Now let's add some sugar. Any kind of sugar you want. I'm just going to add the plain white granulated sugar. I know some of you might want to use stevia as a sugar substitute, or honey or agave, or just different kinds of sugar substitutes. That's up to you. So here I go, adding the sugar. I'm adding more because I do not have pineapple, so I'm going to compensate by adding a little bit more sugar than I normally would. I'm going to add some, well actually, let me add the tomatoes next so that they can disintegrate, and then I can add the liquid ingredients after the tomatoes have disintegrated. Okay, I'm just going to mix this up, cover it up, and open it again once the tomatoes have disintegrated. And I purposely picked a juicy tomato for the purpose of cooking this. The purpose of cooking this Indonesian fried rice. A different version, one of the versions of Indonesian fried rice. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so the tomatoes are pretty much disintegrated. At this point, you can add fish sauce, or you can add a stock of seaweed, homemade stock or bouillon of seaweed, in replacement for the fish sauce if you're vegan, and add the soy sauce. Okay. Or if you don't want soy sauce, add the amino Bragg's acid. Amino acids, Bragg's amino acids. Okay, so just stir it up and let it simmer, and let the tomatoes disintegrate even further. Cover it up, and we'll just wait for a couple minutes again. Okay, so now I'm going to add some peanuts for texture. Some people would add tempeh, which are fermented legumes at this point, or some type of tofu or another meat substitute. I'm just going to add peanuts for a crunch and different texture. Alright, I'm going to mix this up, and we are going to get ready to put the rice in. You could use white jasmine rice or white long grain rice. Either or, it'll work, it'll do. So let's get the rice in. You want to add it a little at a time. And turn the heat down to low, and just kind of fold it in. I kind of do this slowly because I want to make sure that I'm not putting in too much rice. I want to make sure that I have enough sauce to coat the lovely white rice. Oh, if you guys could smell this right now, it just smells so delicious. So just continue to fold it in until it gets at the right consistency. Okay, this is the consistency of how it's supposed to look. I know I've added enough rice because it's not too soggy. It's well and fully coated, and at the same time it's not soggy. It's kind of not necessarily separate, but you can see it's like fried rice at the Chinese restaurant or fried rice at a Thai restaurant. Yeah, Thai fried rice. That's what it reminds me of. That's what it looks like. That's what it kind of tastes like. Well, anyways, so here is the finished product. I just garnished a little bit of cilantro on top of the Indonesian fried rice. Use whatever you have. If you have cilantro, basil, or nothing. Or fresh tomatoes, cucumber, carrots, whatever you want. And here's the bok choy. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I am going to chow down. Bear better hurry up because he won't have any food left when he gets home. See y'all later. Check out bearrainbow.com. Healing, it is all that is. OMG, Bear, almost done. You better hurry up. Get your butt home so you can get some good food.